What is going on, Roger Report Nation? We are back with a scorching hot Week 1 recap that's going to blow your mind. First up, did Aaron Rodgers just rewrite the playbook for the Pittsburgh Steelers and show us what a true QB1 looks like? Then, we're diving deep into the Raiders' explosive new offense with Geno Smith and Chip Kelly. Are they the real deal or just a Week 1 flash in the pan? We've got the inside scoop on Justin Fields and the Jets' surprising ground game that's already turning heads. And get ready, because the Kansas City Chiefs defense is facing a major challenge, and we're breaking down every single play. You don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and let's get into it. Aaron Rodgers, Pittsburgh's new hope. The Pittsburgh Steelers are off to a surprising 1-0 start, and for the first time in years, it feels like they have a quarterback who can carry the team. While the defense was supposed to be the story, it was Aaron Rodgers and the offense that stole the show in Week 1. DK Metcalf immediately proved what Pittsburgh has been missing since Antonio Brown left, and Rodgers demonstrated the kind of leadership that can elevate an entire unit. Calvin Austin, Geno Smith, and Pat Freiermuth all looked electric, making fans believe that 2025 could be a special year. However, the path forward isn't without its hurdles. The offensive line, particularly left tackle Broderick Jones, showed significant weaknesses, leading to 3 sacks and questions about the running game's effectiveness, with Kenneth Gainwell getting more carries than Jaylen Warren. Even with a shaky defensive performance for most of the game, they managed to come up clutch when it mattered most. The focus now shifts to solidifying the offensive line and the run game before the defense can truly be considered elite. But can this offense maintain its explosive pace week after week? Next up, we're uncovering whether Geno Smith and the Raiders' high-octane attack is here to stay. Geno Smith and the Raiders, explosive offense or Week 1 mirage? The Las Vegas Raiders kicked off Week 1 with an offensive explosion, showcasing an explosive pass rate and airing it out under new offensive coordinator Chip Kelly. Geno Smith looked sharp, connecting on deep passes and orchestrating a dynamic offense that kept the Patriots' defense on its heels. Smith's fearless approach, coupled with Kelly's scheme that created isolation opportunities, led to big plays and kept the chains moving. While the Raiders' ground game was a concern, explosive plays from players like Brock Bowers set up crucial field goals. Smith's ability to turn pressure into chunk yardage is undeniable, but the upcoming matchup against the Chargers' defense, which rarely blitzes, will be a true test. The offensive line remains a potential limiting factor, but for a third-round pick and a significant contract, Smith has already shown flashes of the veteran starter the Raiders envisioned. Will this offensive firepower continue when they face a different kind of defensive challenge? Get ready for Justin Fields and the Jets' surprising ground game, which has everyone talking. Justin Fields and the Jets, a ground-and-pound renaissance. Justin Fields and the New York Jets showcased a surprisingly effective ground game in Week 1, and the key takeaway was the absence of negative plays. In his previous stints, Fields struggled with risk management, taking sacks and holding the ball too long. However, against his former Steelers team, he demonstrated improved decision-making, a lower interception rate, and an offense built around his strengths. The Jets leaned heavily on the run, running on over 58% of their plays, which insulated Fields from the Steelers' formidable pass rush. With shorter third-down distances and a commitment to the run, Fields managed the pocket effectively, showing poise and hitting throws with his premier velocity. While he still has areas to refine, like reading progressions faster, the Jets' offensive scheme under Tanner Engstrand appears tailor-made to leverage Fields' strengths and mask his weaknesses, offering a promising foundation for his reclamation. Can this newfound offensive balance hold up against tougher competition? Coming up, we're analyzing the Kansas City Chiefs' defense and the pressure they're facing. Chiefs' defense under pressure, can they maintain dominance? The Kansas City Chiefs faced a tough challenge in Week 1, with their defense needing to step up to compensate for offensive limitations. While the offense showed flashes of potential, the defense is crucial for their championship aspirations. The Chargers, led by Justin Herbert, exploited the Chiefs' defensive communication issues and found success in the zone coverage. a major concern for Kansas City is their ability to generate pressure with just 4 rushers, especially after losing key players on the offensive line. Chris Jones' tendency to freelance on pass rushes, while sometimes effective, left openings for Herbert to escape. With safety Justin Reed gone, the secondary needs to find leadership to prevent coverage busts. The Chiefs' defense must tighten up its communication and find consistent pressure from its front 4 to remain a top contender throughout the season. Will the Chiefs' defense rise to the occasion, or will these early struggles prove costly? Don't go anywhere. We've got a full Week 1 recap and what it all means coming up next. And that's a wrap on an electrifying Week 1. We saw Aaron Rodgers making magic for the Steelers, Geno Smith and the Raiders lighting up the scoreboard, Justin Fields finding his groove with the Jets, and the Chiefs' defense facing some serious heat. What a start to the NFL season. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a single update. Hit that notification bell to stay in the loop, drop a comment below with your biggest takeaways, and follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time on the Rodger Report.